Hello everyone, welcome back to Big J Gaming, where today we're going to be getting into 5 more combat tips for The Walking Dead Online. So I've selected 5 more tips that I think everyone should know when playing this game to help improve their chances of surviving in the Walking Dead universe. And I hope that these will make you a better player. So let's get right into it. At number 5 we have how to change your ADS sensitivity, or aiming down the sight sensitivity. So as you can see here, I've got my M16, and if you look in the lower left hand corner, you can see me changing the sensitivity from 1, which is really high. Look how quick I can move my gun around. Look at that. And then when I put it down all the way to 0.05, the lowest, look how slow my gun moves. Very, very slow. Not ideal. But the ability to change that with the mouse wheel is very, very important. I usually like to keep it around 0.4, but when I use my sniper, I like to keep it very, very low. Because you see right here, not easy for aiming, but if I keep it to 0.05, it's much smoother. Now, me personally, I think this is quite important because if you can change your ADS, it's much easier for you to aim. It's much easier for you to snipe if you're into that. I think this is a very important tip that not many people realize, but is very important. Remember, lower left hand of your screen under the weapon icon, you can see it in my gameplay here. At number 4 we have Divide and Conquer. This is very important. I apologize for the laggy gameplay, but I want to get this, it gets the point across. So as you can see here, the way I'm fighting is I'm trying to take on one at a time. Well, what am I doing here? Divide and Conquer means you are taking on one player or at a time in a group, or attempting to split them up. So why do I do this? It seems obvious. Because I can't handle 2 players at once in a 1v2. What I can handle is 2 1v1s occurring in isolation. As you can see there, I killed a lot of people. I killed like 4 people here. Now I didn't clip all of it, but I shot a guy in the car, and then when they jumped out, I sprayed one of them down at a time until I killed everyone. And this worked well. Now, this is very important. If you're going to take on groups as a single player, which is a daunting task, this is what has to happen. You have to give yourself a good position, and you have to take on one at a time. Because if you don't, you're going to get machine gunned by 3 or 4 people, or however many there are. So you need to be very careful with how you approach this, but it's very possible for you to take down a group if you can divide and conquer. Very basic combat tip, and I think this would benefit new players immensely. Like I said in my last combat tip video, you wait, patience is a virtue, you apply divide and conquer, you can take out multiple people in very short succession. Now, it won't always work, but this is pretty essential in my opinion, and part of how I won that fight. At number 3, we have always check if a player is knocked out. This is important that not many people think about. See, in this game, you can be knocked out. And from what I've gathered, my guess as to how this happens is you get shot in the armor, and the impact from that bullet presumably knocks you unconscious. So what does that mean? That means a player might appear to be dead, but might not actually be. And, well, they can get back up. So, let me show you this clip. I find this guy, shoot him, his friend shoots me in the head, and it appears like I'm dead, right? Well, I thought I was dead, and when I was recording this, yeah, I did think I was dead, but I wasn't. Look here, see? I'm slowly coming to, but you can see this guy's dead body, and you'll see his friend kind of walking around. You could still be looted, keep that in mind. It's almost like you're putting your hands up in this game. So you see he's walking around, but he doesn't think I'm alive, because it appears I'm not, because I'm laying down, but you can still see my username above my head. And then I get back up, and then I aim to get in a fight with him, but he took a couple of my guns. So I try fighting, and unfortunately, it doesn't go well, because I lost a good amount of health. Now, while this didn't work out for me, it's an important lesson for anyone who is playing this game. Unconscious players are a sleeper threat when you're fighting. If you don't deal with them, well, you could find yourself in a lot of trouble because those players will take maybe 10, 20 seconds to come to and they can kill you. You might think you've killed them, but then they can come back behind you after you thought the area was clear and they can kill you. When you don't kill them, when you don't deal with that threat properly, you're in very, very big trouble. So I encourage all players to check. If you see a username above the body, and it's not just, it's not without one, that person's not dead, shoot the body even to make sure if you got the ammo. But make sure that person is dead. Okay? At number 2, we have targeting banners when fighting groups. This is very, very important when you're fighting more than 3 people, because it takes 3 people to place a banner. Now in this gameplay, I want to exemplify that. So here, I'm fighting this group. It's a little laggy, I apologize. Here I come in, machine gun down 1, gun down 2, switch to another gun, and then gun down the third one. Everything's good, I'm all American. I feel like I really kicked some ass, because I did pretty well. I was a little lower than half, but I wasn't expecting anything crazy. Close the doors. I'm about to, place my own banner, because I want my group to, spawn next to me. So I create a group, invite my teammates that I'm playing with, so I can get them to spawn here, and I can get some backup to help guard all this gear that I got. It's pretty important. So here, I'm doing that. I'm waiting for the third member so I can place the banner. See, I'm getting the game notification. And then, very quickly afterwards, things go wrong. People join the group, but lo and behold, look who comes to say hi. Take out one, but they've all respawned, got their hands on some weapons, and here I am panicking, trying to take them down, because I'm freaking out. There's a bunch of people trying to kill me. I'm low health, lagging too, not good. And then, in the end, I don't make it, sadly. Yeah, well, an absolute win in the short term turned into an absolute loss in the long term because I didn't know there was a banner. I should have known better, quite frankly. I'm making a tips list on this very topic, and yet here I am not observing my own advice. A bit ironic. But the point is, ladies and gentlemen, that the banner is like the most golden thing in this game for groups. Group leader can only place one at a time. When one is destroyed, he can place another. It can be placed anywhere, but I highly recommend being careful where you place it. And this is where all the members are going to spawn. It has to be destroyed, and only the group leader can place it. So, 2 things have to happen with this. 1, you destroy the banner, and you take out the group. And 2, you may not know who the group leader is, but you want to take them out ASAP. And if you do know, target them first, because then they won't be able to respawn near where you're fighting. That means they cannot get loot and get back to you as quickly. You have more time to breathe, get what you need, and get out. So this is so important. I can't stress the importance of this enough. You need to destroy that banner to beat the group. So if I would have done that, I would have had all that loot. My team would have had all the loot. But unfortunately, things did not work out. At number 1, we have carry multiple assault rifles, pistols, etc. Now I want to use this clip to exemplify the importance. This clip, some may have seen it before. This is important. Now look at this. I've used guns. See, I switched. I took out a couple people because I had those extra weapons. See, look at that. That's a couple people that I think that was 2 or 3 people that I killed. Yeah, I think it was 3. And then here comes another. Unfortunately, did not survive this encounter, but nonetheless, you need to carry many guns, and not just like one shotgun, one M24, one assault rifle. No. As you can see in my hotbar here, I like at least 2 assault rifles. I have 3 here. That's good. But I like to have at least 2. 3 preferably. A DB and an M24 or Springfield. Whatever's available. Then I have a pistol. And this time I don't have my melee weapon equipped because I don't really need it. I switch between, like, say, the other assault rifle, the third one, and the melee weapon. And I have a pistol. I usually have at least one USP and one M17, and sometimes a Python for clearing the dead. If I got a bunch of extra ammo that I don't want to use. This is important, guys. You need to carry multiple weapons. If you don't carry multiple weapons, you're probably going to die, because you'll run out of ammo in your magazine mid-fight, and you need to carry plenty of ammo. This is so you don't have to waste time reloading, and then you get killed because of you reloading. So you can switch from 1 to 2 real quick. See, just like that. Much quicker doing that than it is reloading your gun, which takes time. And so, you need to carry multiple assault rifles. So, I hope this helps you newer players. I hope this even helps more experienced players. I'm hoping this just helps all players. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe, and if you have anything, if you disagree with me, or have any other tips, anything at all, please leave a comment below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good day. Much love.